Hey everyone, it's me Nita and welcome to my channel. In today's video I am bringing you guys along with me to another craft fair. So my last two events were at a flea market, but this is my first time at an actual craft fair, and it's kind of nice seeing other booths that have some handmade goods. So I'm hoping that this event will go a lot better. I did bring along some of my bell bottoms and shirt samples, so hopefully I'll get some orders today for my bell bottom outfits. I didn't get as much prepared as I wanted, just because I've been so incredibly busy with Etsy. I've been just getting orders after orders after orders that I just haven't had time to really prep for this event. So I just hope that I brought enough, because we have a 10 by 10 space, so I have the same two tables that I did last time at the flea market, and I just feel like that wasn't enough. But hopefully we can arrange it to where it looks like it's a lot of stuff. I did prep a lot more scrunchies. I did have time for that. I just didn't have any time to prep any burp cloths, the dog bandanas, dog collars, but I did come out with a new bell bottom outfit. So I will be presenting that today, so hopefully I'll get a couple sales for that, and I'll show you guys everything once it's all set up and how it looks and what I made and whatnot. But I will see you guys once we're all set up. Okay guys, so I'm all set up. I'm actually really loving how everything looks. I bought a little Christmassy table cover just to kind of be festive. And I made a bunch more scrunchies, so I like how everything looks. I added my ornaments. I wish I had a better way to hang them, but I think it looks okay for now. And then I remembered to bring bell bottoms. I finally made a shirt to go with this print. I made this last night. I think it came out super cute. So I'm excited to add this to my Etsy shop. But people are trickling in, so I better get off the camera so I can chit chat with any potential customers. So I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. Alright chat, everyone say hi.
Say hi to the...
Say hello.
Nita's YouTube video.
Michelle says hi. Hey Deanna. Hey Bonnie.
Wait, who it is? See?
Guys, look how inappropriate Liz and Michelle are.
You can't
in
take
our
them
chat
anywhere. You can't bring them anywhere.
Okay guys, so I'm just checking in with you. So we've had one sell. Zua from Aqua Bloom Boutique, right guys? Aqua Bloom Boutique. She stopped by and came and said hello to us, or to me and Eric, and the chat too, because we're live right now. But so if you're watching, Zua, thank you for stopping by. It was really nice to be able to finally meet you. I totally forgot to like pull out the camera when she got here, so that's a bummer. I would have liked to have been able to record that, but she should have been able to see her in our live on Eric's channel. So if you want to go see that or go rewatch our live, definitely go check out Eric's channel. His channel's linked below, so if you guys want to go see that, go watch it. But so far we haven't really had a lot of people come by. I don't know if it's just slow and it's gonna get busy, I don't know, but hopefully it gets busier. But I made $20 so far, so that I need like 10 more dollars, and then that'll cover the booth fee. So fingers crossed that I can at least make enough money for the booth fee. Sorry. Okay chat, everyone say bye.
Michelle says she's innocent. Can you believe that?
Say bye everyone.
Bye to Liz.
Later Liz. I Adios. Sandy says bye. Okay guys, I'm just checking in with you. So I've gotten a couple sales. So I've sold 6 chunky scrunchies and 2 regular scrunchies. So far I made $68. So we made back our booth fee and then some. I'm hoping, though we still have 2 hours left here, that we'll get a couple more sales. It'll be kind of nice. So we're not doing as good as our first market, but we're doing better than our second market. So I'm hoping that once the people that are inside of this building are doing like a sip and paint kind of night or activity, not night, but activity. So I'm hoping once they're done with their painting, they'll come out and come check out our booth. I actually had to go in there and say a little speech, I guess, on a microphone. I was super nervous and it was nerve-wracking, but I sucked it up and I went in there and I just said a little few things about my small business, and hopefully once they're done, they'll come check me out. I want to try and send Eric in there to talk a little bit about our business too. So,
What's the name of the business again?
guys.
Anita and Bread.
But hopefully I get a couple more sales. I'm happy with what I got so far. As long as I made my booth back, my booth money back, I'm okay. So far 2 people that watch my channel came and visited with me. One came and chatted for quite a while with us, Patty. So thank you for chatting with us and keeping us company. So I appreciate you stopping by and coming and say hi. But yeah, it's cool that people in Sacramento watch me and are actually coming to say hi to me. So thank you so much. But I'm gonna go ahead and get back to work because everyone keeps staring at me and I feel awkward. Okay, bye. So we have about 45 minutes left before the craft fair ends. We're not allowed to pack up early. If we do pack up early, we're not allowed to come back, which we probably won't be coming back. But the little sippin' art thing, whatever it's called, I don't know what it's called. Sippin' art.
Sip and paint.
Sip and paint event that's going on. It ends at 3. The market ends at 3. So I'm hoping once they are done painting, they'll come start trickling out. I'm noticing that a lot of them are just going straight to their cars. So kind of sucks.
They're not even looking. They're like,
yeah, they're like not even. Yeah, so they're not making any eye contact. So they're just going right to their cars. But kind of like a little recap of how everything sold. So I didn't sell any keychains. I only sold scrunchies, and most of the scrunchies I sold were the chunky scrunchies, which is good because those are the more expensive ones. Some of the more popular prints that I noticed was I added another holographic print to my scrunchies. It's like a little mermaid, not little mermaid, but a mermaid scale, and it's holographic. So I had a bunch of chunky scrunchies of this one, and that one actually sold pretty well. And then all my buffalo plaids sold well, and my ombre ones sold well too. So I had a purple one of this. The ombre one sold well. The ombres sold really well. So I definitely need to restock on the holographic mermaid one. Oh, and I had some camo ones too that sold well. So I need to make some more camo ones too. So yeah. Okay guys, so it's the next day. So I just want to give you guys a little market recap and talk about my game plan for my next market and any future upcoming markets. My total price earned from that craft fair was only $68, but honestly, I'm happy that I just made that amount of money, considering how slow and dead it was at that craft fair. I'm surprised I even made that. But luckily, I made back my booth fee and a little bit of extra money, so I'm okay with how much I made. Honestly, I had a lot more fun and was more motivated at this market. Just because I saw other vendors selling handmade goods and seeing all the different, seeing all the other stuff that other people were creating just kind of made me feel like I was in the right spot basically, or in the right place. So my next market is next weekend on December 11th at Sierra Oaks Elementary, or it's not really an elementary school, it's a K through 8th school. But you guys, I don't know if you've been watching my videos, but if you've been watching my videos and our lives, I discussed how I had a potential another market that I was planning on going to. It was actually today. The person that I went through to sign up for the market, I did all the paperwork and whatnot. I never paid for the booth because the person never got back to me basically after I filled out all the paperwork. So I figured I didn't get accepted because she messaged me and said, oh, I'll get back to you later today because I'm trying to figure out all the vendors and I don't want to double book people and have the same type of vendors at this event. So I never heard back from her. I never paid for the booth, so I just figured I didn't get accepted. Well, actually, they ended up did accepting me, and they ended up tagging me on a vendors list on their event. And they tagged me and everything on Instagram, but for some reason I didn't see the tag. I get a lot of messages and likes and comments on like my posts, so everything just kind of gets lost in everything. So it's really hard for me to notice if someone tags me in something. But apparently they tagged me in a post stating that I was gonna be at this event, and I didn't even know that I got approved, and I had someone who follows me actually go out to that event specifically just to see me and to meet me, and I wasn't there. So I felt horrible about that, but I also kind of felt frustrated too because the lack of like communication they had with me. Like, I did everything that I was supposed to do on my end. Now I could have easily messaged the lady back, but I didn't want to like blow her up and kind of bother her about, you know, if I got approved or not. So just because she didn't reply back to me or email me back, I just figured I wasn't approved. But such a bummer because it was at a winery, and I just thought that that would be a really good craft fair to go to because there was a lot of other vendors there, and it's at a winery. People are gonna be drinking. Most likely they'll be wanting to spend money. So it just sucks that I wasn't able to go to that event today. But honestly, I'm actually happy I didn't too, just because I'm exhausted and I have a ton of Etsy orders that I have to work on, and I want to get them out by tomorrow because all my Christmas stuff I just want to get out to make sure that my customers get their items in time. But I'm just kind of happy that I didn't go today. It sucks that someone went there to go see me and I wasn't there, but that was completely out of my control because of the lack of communication the event person had. But I got rest today. I slept in like until noon. I haven't done that in such a long time, but I was able to sleep in today. My kids went to bed early. It's like 8:30 right now, so I'm just gonna work on orders and just get what I can done, and then I need to start prepping for this next market because I want to make sure I have more inventory. But people bought some scrunchies yesterday, so I need to restock on those scrunchies that those people bought. So I have a lot of work to do. I'm hoping to find at least one more event for the following weekend, either the 18th or the 19th. I'm trying to find some type of event to go to. There is one event that I would be interested in going to, but it's $160 for the booth. And I don't know if I want to spend that money yet on that type of booth, but I have already found 2 other craft fairs that I plan on going to. It's actually going to be 2 of them are going to be Comic-Cons, so I'm really excited to do that one. I think my scrunchies would sell really well at a type of event like that, and I even kind of want to do cosplay for one of the events in February, so I might do a video on me making my costume. I don't know, it just depends how busy I am, but I really want to do a cosplay outfit, and I definitely want to go to both of those Comic-Cons. I think it would just be a lot of fun going to an event like that. But I'm also still just looking for other types of craft fairs. My goal is to do at least 2 a month. I don't want to get too burnt out, but if I can do 2 a month, I'd be happy with that, because I do want to have some time to take a break and, you know, not get too burnt out. So that's my goal basically from now until, I don't know, but I just want to do at least 2 craft fairs a month. Considering how slow the last one was, I think I did good. So I can only imagine like how well I would do at a busier event. There was actually a craft fair in near me, well not near me, but about 20 minutes away from my house, and it's a really big event, and a bunch of people that I'm friends with on Facebook were saying how crowded it was, and they had a booth and how well it went for them. So I'm like, I'm so sad that I missed out on that event, but I'm hoping next year I'll be able to sign up for that specific craft fair. And I think they offer a spring one too for like Mother's Day items, so I want to do something like that in the spring. So I'm going to be looking for a bunch of events for the spring and kind of get scheduled and booked like months in advance, so I don't have to stress and feel like it's so last minute, you know? So basically that's just my goal from now until then, but I'm definitely be prepping more scrunchies. I don't know if I'm going to do any more keychains or key fobs. I have quite a few, and I didn't sell not one of those at the last market, so I don't think I'm going to prep any more of those. But my next market is going to be a lot of families, a lot of kids, so I'm thinking scrunchies are going to be a hot seller. So I just want to make sure I have a variety of different types of scrunchies made out of a bunch of different materials. So I think scrunchies is going to be like my main focus. Now I still want to make burp cloths, just because I have a bunch of the material, but if I don't have time to make those, the nice thing about that is I can offer those on my Etsy shop, because all the fabric that I'll be using for the burp cloths can coordinate with the baby blankets that I offer. So if I don't get around to making any burp cloths this week, I can just, whenever I do have time, make those burp cloths and just offer them on my Etsy shop, and they'll still get used because I'm trying to use all my scrap fabric as much as I can. So I'm not gonna stress about the burp cloths. If I don't get them done, I don't get them done. But I think my main priority right now is just to do the scrunchies. And I actually have this giant bag full of like pre-cut fabric that's already like cut and ready to be made for scrunchies. I honestly wish I had a second sewing machine, because Eric knows how to sew the scrunchies. I taught him how to do them. So I just wish I had a second sewing machine so me and him both could just sit and sew. I could use my serger, but I honestly like using my sewing machine with doing scrunchies. Serger is nice. I just like how it looks better with my sewing machine. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for this video. Sorry I wasn't able to show you a lot of the prep for this video, just because I was scrambling trying to get as much as I could done the night before, because the few days prior to the event I was just scrambling to get Etsy orders out, because I've been busy with Etsy orders. The last month, the month of November, was actually the highest amount that I've made on Etsy, so I beat my revenue, I guess, on Etsy last month. So I don't know how December is going to look. Hopefully I can beat that last month's amount that I made. So we shall see. One of the days, I think it was like Monday, I made almost $400 in one day, which is insane to me. I wish I could have every day like that, but that was probably my most I made in a day since face masks, basically. So hopefully I do good this month. But I know once like the second week of December ends, sales start to die down, because people aren't going to be doing any online shopping, because if they need to get any more Christmas gifts, they're gonna go in person and get them, because they can't wait on shipping. So we'll see how well I do in December. January is usually a slow month for me, and February is a slow month for me, but I'm hoping if I can get a bunch of like Valentine's Day stuff and St. Patrick's Day stuff, I'll be okay. I also want to do 100 days of school stuff too. So along with doing markets, I'm gonna be busy doing Etsy stuff. But like I said, I just want to do 2 markets a month. I think that'll be good. If I can do more, then I'll do more. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop rambling. I feel like I just keep talking and talking and talking, but I'm gonna go ahead and in this video here, I'm gonna start recording the rest of my work with me, because I want to get the rest of these orders out. So if you haven't watched that video, definitely go check that one out. I think that video will be posted before this one, so definitely go check out my last work with me video. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. I am posting about markets, I'm posting about my small business. And if you haven't already, make sure to go subscribe to my husband's channel. Now when we go to the when we go to these craft fairs, we live stream, usually for around 2 to 3 hours, and just kind of chit chat with you guys. But because I need my phone to be able to use it for transactions with like credit cards or debit cards, we go live on my husband's channel, and we're also trying to get him the watch hours to get him monetized. He is so close. So definitely go subscribe to my husband's channel. I have his channel down in the description, so go follow him and just keep a lookout for any live streams that I have in the future. I do want to do a live stream on my channel doing market prep, so just keep a lookout for that video. Or not video, but live stream. But I'm gonna stop rambling and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.